Hey guys, Wolfpack92 back with episode 6 of Truth. Oh goody, this was supposed to be something else, and then I came across an article that was kind of funny. I live on the East Coast. I live in Pennsylvania, and in Pennsylvania, in several places on the East Coast, there are places known as grocery stores known as Giant Eagle. Well, since the whole COVID-19 thing, they've been really hounding people about masks. Well, now I've just learned that they have 34 lawsuits on them, and 5 are from the store on Scalp Avenue, which is the one that I actually, if I have to go to Giant Eagle, I go to it. The Giant Eagle in the picture of this video, that is the Giant Eagle I shop at, by the way, if I have to shop at Giant Eagle. We're actually going to talk a little bit about why they are being so aggressive with their mask policy. I'm going to talk about some of the lawsuits that they have against them right now. Because some of them just really reek of, like, these people don't care. And I'm actually going to tell my story about that too. Alright, so let's get into it. The mask policy. Mask being required to enter a store. Well, not only do I don't agree with it, but I have trouble breathing in masks anyway. I wear a bandana. Right? So, what I did, I went in the Giant Eagle with my brother. He wanted to get a couple things. Well, we walk into the Scalp Avenue Giant Eagle, and an employee there, like, hey, you have to have a mask on. I said this exact words, sir, I cannot breathe with a mask on. Therefore, I am not, like, sir, you are required to put it on my Giant Eagle policy. I said straight up, I don't work for you. But, so, he's like, well, you need to have something on. So I pulled out my trusty blue bandana. He's like, oh, that won't work. So he handed me one of those medical masks, which as soon as I got in the store, I promptly took it off because I can't breathe in those things. Or bandana mask. Or just a straight up bandana on my face. I have trouble breathing in stuff like that. As does... If masks are not required by government law, then a store should not be forcing people to wear a mask. Let me put it this way. Forcing people to wear a mask you can't breathe is very wrong, and it can get restored into a lot of trouble. Actually, every thing in that article that I was just reading on the Tribune Democrat website was a lot of people complaining about basically these people being aggressive and not allowing people to get what they needed. There was a case where a guy wasn't even allowed to get his prescription because he ran into the store without a mask on because he can't breathe with a mask on. I used to work at Giant Eagle. I'm happy I don't now. Like, I'm really happy I don't work there now because, oh God, I would be that one employee who's like, you know what, don't worry about wearing a mask. Because if you can't breathe, I'm going to feel bad if you get short of breath because you have a freaking mask on. Let's think about this for a minute. Giant Eagle now has 34 lawsuits in Pennsylvania because of how aggressive they are with their mask policy. Having cops escort people from the store just because they weren't wearing a mask because they couldn't breathe, that is very, very wrong. And that is very, very rude of people to do. As I said, I worked at the Scalp Avenue Giant Eagle in Richland, and I've shopped there. A lot of the employees there are nice. There are some people there who are a bit rude, but considering another case that I read said an employee struck this customer with a cart after she said she could not breathe with her mask on. That's assault. And the fact that they say it's company policy, look them straight in the eye, like, we don't work for your friggin' company, so the hell with your policy. And a lot of people who have been saying, well, I can't breathe, well, the store can do whatever it wants, so either put on a mask and get out. I suggest everybody stop going to Giant Eagle until they stop doing this, because they are apparently a bunch of ruthless mask Nazis, and I'm sorry, I don't appreciate being told that I have to do something when I have trouble breathing in the first place. That I have to put something on that will impede my breathing because they just want to be stupid. It's ridiculous and it's wrong, and Giant Eagle is losing a good bit of business from this. Not only is there aggressive mask policy, you must wear a mask no matter what, morally wrong, it's unconstitutional. And I won't stand for it. Actually, I have straight up stopped shopping at Giant Eagle due to this mask rule because I refuse to put a mask on unless I have to. And which I don't have to because I have trouble breathing, as does my wife, and I will not take her to Giant Eagle with them doing this because all that's going to do with them telling her, oh, you have to wear a mask and them getting aggressive with me, it's going to piss me off and I'm going to say something that's not going to be very nice. What can we do? What can we do about this? Don't shop at Giant Eagle, guys. That is my blatant message. Cost them business. Spread the message. Let everybody know that their mask policy is very aggressive. The mask policy is unconstitutional. And regardless if you can breathe or not, they will make you wear a mask. And if you can't, they will throw you out of the store without even letting you get your prescription. Because the guy who got thrown out not getting his prescription, he had COPD and he wasn't able to get his frickin' medicine. His doctor prescribed COPD medicine. This is ridiculously stupid. This is ridiculously dumb. And it needs... And Giant Eagle, you need to knock the crap off because it's wrong, it's stupid, and quite frankly, you guys are going to lose a lot of business, and they have been. I've been noticing the Scalp Avenue to Giant Eagle. They used to get cars up there by the droves when this crap first started. Now that they're pretty much their mask bullying policy has gotten out to the public, I see less and less cars there every frickin' day. Here's the thing. Just, if you want them to stop shopping there. If you do shop there, speak out against it. And if they throw you from the store, let your voice known. Because after I took the mask off, and I left, the guy who gave me it, I was like, where's your mask? I took it off. And he said, why? I told you I couldn't breathe with the mask on. So I took it off and I ripped it in half and I threw it in the garbage. And I left the store. Actually, my mother walked in. She can't breathe right in the mask either. She walked into the same store to use the bathroom. Same guy who harassed me harassed her. Ma'am, you have to wear a mask. He gave her a mask. She held it in her hand, walked to the bathroom, used the bathroom. And she kind of did the whole cover your, use your hand, look like you're wearing the mask ordeal. As she left the store, she's like, she was followed by that guy who was like, well, it's store policy. She looked at him and said, I'm leaving the damn store anyway. If they're going to start, like, really doing that, don't go to Giant Eagle. This is not meant to be a don't go to Giant Eagle thing. This is kind of meant to let you guys know that, hey, Giant Eagle, if you live anywhere where there's a Giant Eagle, especially in Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania at least, they are getting very, very antsy and very, very it's simple. They're a bunch of mask Nazis, and I don't agree with the policy. The policy is very, very rude. The attitudes are disgusting when it comes to wearing the mask. So, and it's just, don't go to Giant Eagle if you could help it. Go somewhere else, because the way they're going, they're going to lose a lot of them, a lot of their business anyway. That does it for this episode. This is meant to be a thing. It's like, don't go to, like, if you need to wear a mask, you have a medical condition and you are not wearing a mask because of that said medical condition, because you cannot breathe with one on, don't go to Giant Eagle. They are mean. They are very mean about the mask policy, and 9 times out of 10, they will throw you out of the store with the statement, the store can do whatever it wants. Oh, the store can do whatever it wants, so can I. Because I'm making this to let you guys know about it. So, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't know what the next episode is going to be on, but I'll find something. See you next time. Wolfpack92 out.